Wednesday, August 13th, and we're continuing our daily update series on the S&P 500 index focused in on the energy sector. And we're going to start today with an update of the index itself related to the energy sector. This is something I should have done before the beginning of this series, but we'll do it right now. Chevron has acquired Hess entirely and overcome a related lawsuit by ExxonMobil, making there one less energy company in the index. Now, this acquisition is very interesting and is related to a historic oil exploration off the coast of the country of Guyana in South America. So I'll post these links in the chat. There's some pretty interesting articles here. I've certainly learned a lot looking into this story, which all started with the exploration of this Stabroek Block oil field off the coast of South America. And I also posted a link to this excellent overview from 2018, right when exploration of this area was getting started. I learned what a floating production, storage, and offloading vessel is, an FPSO, and that by 2029 there should be 7 of these FPSOs here in the Stabroek Block. Now, the replacement for Hess Corp is a technology company, Block Inc., same company behind Square, used by a lot of restaurants. So be keeping a close eye on the index itself, because sometimes these companies do switch, change when one is acquired, as in this example, or the market cap of one company exceeds that of another for an extended period of time. That's how we update the index itself, and all of this information comes from S&P Global. So let's get to the dashboards. I'll point out that Hess was formerly located here in Manhattan, one of the few energy companies in Manhattan, actually, maybe the only one if we apply our filter. So no more S&P 500 energy companies in New York, but if we go over to the West Coast and see the new member of our index, here in Oakland, Block Inc. has been added to the map. So let's take a look at how stocks performed in the energy sector over the day. Like the rest of the market, energy stocks are doing quite well. Vistra Corp here in Dallas leading the pack. We'll focus in on them on Friday. Looking at our utilities, not as good, but still following the broader trend of the market. Mostly up, except for American Water, which is down somewhat significantly on the day at 2.38%. Now shifting over to the broader market, taking a look at performance overall. The green dots are larger than the red dots, which means that it was a good day for the market for the most part. I want to point out that the biggest gainers, United Airlines and Delta Airlines, United's headquartered here in Chicago, doing quite well, up by roughly 9 to 10%. Surging on an industry-wide lift for airfare. Airfares climbed 4% in July. The overall favorable market conditions of a rising market, and S&P Global Ratings upgraded United's credit rating from BB to B+ with a stable outlook. So all good news for investors in United Airlines. So that is going to do it for today's update. We'll continue with this series tomorrow, and as I mentioned, finish out the week with a closer look at Vistra Corp. So thanks again for watching. Appreciate your time, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.